The Massachusetts State Police is the statewide law enforcement agency with the broadest jurisdiction in the Commonwealth.
Now, most of us only interact with state police troopers at the airport or along the Mass Pike, but recent headlines have thrust the agency into the public eye, opening them up to public scrutiny.
Sue O'Connell continues our series Commonwealth Confidential with a look at how people are feeling about the agency tonight.
The handling of the Karen Reed murder investigation and the death of a trooper in the State Police Academy have sparked public outcry on social media, in newspaper columns, even in day-to-day life. The criticisms of the agency seem to be growing louder and louder. As part of our ongoing series exploring policing in Massachusetts, I took some journalism students from Boston University and hit the streets to get a sense of how the general public views the state police.
If I say Massachusetts State Police to you, what's your first reaction?
Criminals.
What are your first thoughts when you hear Mass State Police?
Ooh, if you asked me that like maybe 2 years ago, I'd say, oh, okay. Protection, power, and on our side. You ask me today, I think there's some bad apples that need to be removed.
When I say Massachusetts State Police, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Oh, problems.
Problems? What kind of concerns do you have?
Integrity.
When I say Massachusetts State Police, what do you think?
I feel like they do a good job in making sure that we're safe and patrolling and making their presence known.
The poor opinion that some people have about the Mass State Police is not new, but a series of recent scandals has only heightened public criticism. I sat down with Joan Vanocchi, an opinion columnist at the Boston Globe. She's been writing about the MSP for years.
The Karen Reed trial has thrust the culture and the behavior and the investigation tactics into the spotlight. What are some of the challenges that you see in the state police culture that may be keeping them from being the police force that folks may want?
Well, the state police have embraced and seem to continue to embrace what they call a paramilitary style of training and approach to their job, whereas other police forces, including the Boston Police Force, have come to see mediation and negotiation and interaction with the community as the way to do their job. The state police have continued this very confrontational approach where they see themselves as this military force.
The public will only put up with so much.
Mary Connaughton, the director of transparency at the government watchdog group, the Pioneer Institute, says the agency needs to address the growing list of scandals head on.
It's not only a drumbeat, it's getting louder and louder and louder. And it really makes a lot of people very nervous about the state police and their ability to turn it around for the people. Not saying that can't happen, but it's going to take a long time to regain the public trust.
To change perception, Connaughton and Vanocchi agree. You have to change the culture of the agency.
It will take some massive reforms, at least for the public to have comfort that it's moving in the right direction.
Internally, there's no incentive to change. It has to come from the outside and say, no, we want to stop this, we want a different approach. And that just hasn't happened yet.
During a speech at the 90th recruit graduation back in October, State Police Colonel Jeffrey Noble told the new troopers that he was committed to working hard to gain trust in the community. He said the most important tool is the public trust that must be earned every single day on and off duty.